Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna dive into header and sidebar component. So alright, let's understand understand sidebar and header component. Okay, so let me show you. This is my project, right? And if I show you the full screen, so you can see this is the header, right? And if you click on it, so you can see the sidebar, right? You see the sidebar, and this is a header, right? And you can search any content, let's say product. So and then you can navigate to this search page, right? So yeah, so first understand this header, then we can understand this sidebar, how we can achieve these things. Back to our VS Code. So all the basic things we import here, like, so as you know, and here just this is a logout thing function, because we are going to implement here, right? And nothing else. And here we are getting we are accepting this toggle sidebar from this main layout. If you look at here, so like as I explained to you earlier, this component, so yeah, this is the main layout, and we are passing from here. This is a header, okay, and we are passing here. So here, like, this is a toggle sidebar. So we are using a use callback hook, right? So because we want to do memorize things, right? So yeah, so first we are using use callback, and then the setter function, and yeah, like we are using here, like, we make it toggle. If true, make it false. If false, make it true. Nothing else. And then we are passing that two things. First is two things. It's a like, this is the state, and this is a toggle function, right? We are passing two things, state and toggle function. But if you look at navigator bar, so also we are passing that state, right? This is the use state, and this is the toggle function. So these two things we are going to accept first. This one is header, this one is header. So yeah, toggle sidebar. We're accepting toggle sidebar. Yeah, toggle sidebar. So yeah, and we call use dispatch, use navigate, and then a current user, and then each user menu open, and set each open, and then search term and search term use state. So I want to say we can achieve, if you look at, we have two, handle search and handle search version 1. Why? Because here we are using this encoded URI component. This is the built-in JavaScript, but in this we are using use search param. This is the, as I explained to you, this is a React hook, React router hook, right? And yeah, so if you want to use, you can use. So I can say this way it's a better, yeah, but this is the basic version. So yeah, you can flip. So but my recommendation, just use this version. So yeah, so you can check this code. So this is a logout function, logout async function. So just we are calling a dispatch. Okay, so we are dispatching that logout user function, and then here just we use set is user menu false, because when you log out, so just you want to uh, you want to like you want to that menu open close. If you look at that toggle, okay, so this toggle, this UI you want to make it false. So yeah, that is the things we are doing here. When the function is successful, then that dynamically we are going to the login page, and also we want to make it false, and then here we are handling error. That's it. And then handle search. It's a event, and we are using prevent default, right? And to make sure, like we want to make sure when you submit, it doesn't refresh the entire page. And then trim term, because we don't want like white space inside our search input, right? So and then don't search empty. So if somebody want to search empty things, we like instantly we stop that function, so we return nothing. And then navigate to search page with query parameter, right? If you notice here, right, let me go to home, and then you can observe it, product. Then yes, you can see I navigate to the search page, right, with the product query. And that is the things we are, yeah, this is a term, like, yeah, search term. And then yeah, and this is a URL, it's a search URL, and encoded URL component, it's a built-in class, or you can say, yeah, object. And then if you want to clean this, search bar, so you can do here. When it complete, then yeah, you just clean that search bar. Okay, all right. And then handle input check, it's very easy. Just grab that value from target, and then yeah, and we have this is the header. Okay, this is the header, and we are using this header like fix top. This is the UI, you can understand. And dev, inside this dev we have three main dev, 1 2 3 4, sorry, 4 div. Okay, the first div is menu icon and logo. So menu icon, this menu icon and the logo you cannot see on small screen. Let me show you. So if you right now you cannot see on screen. This is the phone version, right? This is the phone version UI. Now you cannot see the icon. Okay, all right, I hope you understand. Wow. Let's understand this. So we have passing this button, this icon, and then this link. This is a link, and all the CSS, nothing else. And then search bar for large screen. So this icon is hidden. If you look at this, hidden for a small, like for mobile screen. And then above small screen, I make it flex, because I want to use this, this property. So if you use flex, then you can only use this, item center, or this, I think guys. And toggle sidebar, area level for who don't see anything, so they can listen to. So that is the thing. So yeah, and one click is toggle sidebar. So this is the event. It's a event handler, and yeah. So and then search bar for large screen. We have both, like, search bar for large screen and search bar for small screen. And I want you to optimize these two things in one div, and then dynamically use Tailwind CSS. Then you can make it. So yeah. So this is the form, and this is the form. We have handle search, and then input search term. And if you notice, if you pass value, so this is the control input, right? And yeah, no one change placeholder and class name, and then icon, nothing else. And if you look at here, and it's a hidden for small screen as well. And then search bar, and this is the hidden for large screen. So same things, just a difference between UI. And button is submit, and all the things, hello, search term, on change, placeholder, and yeah. And this is the user menu, and user menu for each screen. If you look at here, so yeah, same screen we can here. And if I want to show you, I think if you don't use this, you can also, yes, and even you can also do all this stuff, right? So now if you do, now you can see, right? So yeah, same things. Yeah, same things. So, and we make it block on a small screen. Yeah, I think as a default, it's a div as a block element, and then current, and if current user exists, then you can show it. Then you can see these things. Otherwise, you cannot. So we have a conditional things. If you look at, we are using ternary operator. If this exists, then show these entire things. Or otherwise, show these things. If current user is not exist, then you can see sign in, right? Yeah. So let's say current user exists. So here we are using React fragmentation. Why? Because when you use this fragmentation, because inside you want to fetch, or you want to implement multiple JX element, right? So without wrapping up. So because in React you have to wrap up with one container. So mainly we are using div. So div is the main container. But without using div, we can also use React fragmentation. So if you use this fragmentation, it doesn't doesn't add any DOM DOM element. You cannot see any node into a DOM element, like a DOM object, right? So that is the things. Yeah, otherwise you have to use div. So this button, we have one button, and yeah, this is the button, and on click, set is user menu, and yeah, just toggle. And then if current user exists, show the profile. And yeah, if current user, if inside current user, if profile exists, then show this UI, otherwise show this icon. And then here these things, current user name. Here you can see this name, but on a small size you cannot see right now. Right now you cannot see the name because it's a small size, right? And yeah, it's a large screen. So yeah, it's a like user experience to enhance user experience. so hidden, and we make it block element for a small screen. Yeah, above is small screen, and then and then animate presence. So it's coming from motion, because if you see, you can see a effect like this, like this. Even you can control these things. Just go to a dev.motion. So yeah, you can check that all the properties. So earlier I explained all the things. So yeah, and then if it's true, then show this entire. So this is a short circuit conditional UI rendering, right? We call it a short circuit shortcut, short circuit UI rendering. So we are using like double AND, right? So it means if it's true, they run they show this UI. If it's not, then skip it. You can use also ternary operator, right? So I think this, in this case, this short circuit operator condition is very useful for us. This is a motion div and this is a link, and we are using link. So link is a component from router DOM, right? React router DOM. It's not a hook. It's a so link is dealing with navigation, right? And you can use also anchor tag, but anchor tag refresh your page, but link doesn't. So yeah, this is a two. This is a two is a property, right? It's a built-in property. So you can see link and also inside nav link, right? And then class and one click account, and same structure we follow. And here, just if you are not a seller, then show this UI. So right now I can see, because I'm not a seller, so I can see become a seller. If I already seller, so I couldn't see these things, right? That is a logic. And then sign out, right? So let me check out the sign out logic. Yeah, it worked, man. The sign out. Now it works, and it navigate to login page. I can log in again. So here you go, right? Yeah, this is a header. And now let me explain to you the navigator bar. So same things, we are import all the basic things, and also you are importing nav link, because we are going to use nav link. And yeah, and then we create a nav item function. Okay, so this function return array of object, and each object represent a nav link element, right? So this is a 2, and we are passing this path, an icon, this icon, and this text. Okay, so we are passing array because we want to loop through, and then we are getting each sidebar props from that main layout. If you notice here, yeah, this is the just state, right? It's a toggle state. And then, and if you look at all, like, yeah, this card is coming from card. Why? Right now I'm not gonna explain to you, but just understand, because we have this number, right? So yeah, we have this number, so this number is increase, so we have to calculate it. So yeah, when we are complete card, then I back to this platform, this page, and then I explain to you. And this is a sidebar, and for desktop we have two, like sidebar for desktop and bottom navbar for mobile. If you look at here, right? I think you guys know this. this is the bottom navbar, right? I think I have to show you with using these things. You can understand better, right? Home, product, your your order and card. So yeah, you can navigate the same way, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is the things we're going to achieve. So we are using React fragmentation, and this is a div, and for a small screen, I made it hidden, and then I calculation the things. So cal, just minus 4 rm, which means 1 rm means I think 8. So 32, yeah, 32 will be, yeah 4, yeah 4. Yeah, so one rem means 4 px pixel, and then because then here we are top 16, right? So yeah, I think you can understand the CSS by asking ChatGPT, or I think if you know. So because if I explain CSS, so the course will be 20 hours because I'm focusing just on flow. So yeah, this is and we have and this sidebar is coming from that as a props from that main layout. So if it's open, then make this width 64. If it's false, just 16, right? That's it. And then yeah, I think yeah, if you want to do like 20, so let me check it. I think 20 is good. Let me, we can understand 20, right? So now it's 20. Yeah, I think 20 is good, right? 20 is good. Yes, 20 is good. Yeah. Okay. So and then second div, we're using nav, and then nav element, and then we just we just loop this nav using map, and then we are passing item, and then we are using nav link. We are using nav link because if you use nav link, so you can style. So this is a built-in property is active. So yeah, if you use nav link, so nav link enables to use is active. So you can like right now, so you can see the effect, right? If you click on it, so you can see, right? You can see, and now it's selected. It's selected, right? So this is the things you want to achieve. So yeah, we have to use nav link in order to achieve that. That is the things. This is the key, and this is the two. It's a property, and we are just accept that prop item.to, and then class. It's a dynamic class, so we are using like template literal, and this is a backticks, and yeah. So if sidebar is open, use just justify start or make it center, and then whoever takes all the is active. If is active, then background gray and text orange, right? Otherwise make it empty string. That's it. And then item icon, if text item text is card, then show this element, which means you can see that icon, this number, right? Item text. So we are using reduce method. So if card item is exist and item is exist, then we are using reduce method. And yeah, this is a basic logic. And then if the item is greater than 0, then show this uh, show this show this UI, and just we just calculate card item reduce, and we are passing two parameter act and item, and then we are calculating dynamically based on our card items. So we are accessing this card, okay, and then like it's a very confusing things, like we're using or operator, like not operator. If is sidebar is open, that it's in false, so it becomes true, and then show these things. So item text, and then is sidebar open, then show these things, item text, like this. If you look at, then you can see this text because it's open, right? So it's open, right? Yeah, this is the for sidebar for desktop, and same for bottom navbar for mobile. Just like large screen, it's a hidden, and same things, nothing else. You can see the same logic, right? So yeah, this is a bottom navbar for mobile, and the same structure we have followed. And yeah, this is a navigator bar or in a sidebar. And now we are going to understand the this. So if you click on it, because now I'm not seller, so I want to become a seller. So if you click on it, you can see this UI. It's a basic UI. If you click on it, then you become a seller. So yeah, you already create all the logic, and I also explained to you the slice here. This is a UpgradeSeller, because we are not getting any things, any ID, just we're calling the things, and then yeah, we just console log it and return response data user, right? And look at the user. Yeah, and we're just patching, because just here we want to update the just role. That's it, right? So let me explain to you that UI. So all the all the things we import, and this is the UpgradeSeller thunk function, right? And we called two things, dispatch and navigate, and then we are getting current user loading error, and then we are creating a handle upgrade async function. So first we are checking with help of if state, current user role is seller, then show the message, hey, you are a seller, you are already seller, and we return nothing. That means stop that code. And then inside try block, if we're not a seller, so yeah, just go ahead and then dispatch this upgrade seller and message and navigate to a home page. That's it. And then this is a main container, and we have the header become a seller, and then the error, and then we have this message upgrade your account to start. You can customize based on your requirement what the things you want to, right? And here we have disable, current user role is seller, then you couldn't see the loading the button. So this is a double check. You already check here, right? And then we also check again, unloading and upgrading, and yeah, and then when loading is false, upgrade to seller. So now you can see, now I'm gonna be a seller. So now you see, notice, and I use already. So here you go, I become a seller. It's very easy, right? To be a seller is very easy. Now I want to show you the console log, what you get. Yeah, this is a response. Email, we are getting email, gender, ID, name, and profile image, and role seller. Now you become a seller. Now if you look at this, now you cannot see the that button, and if you go here right now, you cannot see become a creator, right? So right now you can see dashboard and creator product, right? So yeah, so for now we discuss header component, navigator component, and how we can become upgrade seller component, right? Yeah, so for now it's enough. So thank you so much for watching.